Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I have a Amazon fall finds. I've been doing some shopping. I'm so excited for fall. So I really wanted to grab some pieces that are going to be, of course, perfect for this fall season. If you're not new here, you know my goal with Amazon is always to go on there and find pieces that look expensive, look quality, but of course on an Amazon budget. So if you're interested in seeing some luxury looks for less, definitely keep watching. Okay, so before we go ahead and dig into these pieces, I do want to say I'm Mariah Monet. On this channel, we do all things fashion, lifestyle, and beauty. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope by the end of today's video, you consider subscribing so you can continue to see more content from me. Now let's go ahead and get to why you're really here. Let's talk about the Amazon pieces that I found. Let's go ahead and start with bags. I got two that I really want to share. One being the perfect example of a luxury look for less with Amazon. As you know, Amazon is where you can go to find a ton of different products. And like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the pieces that I like to find are pieces that are going to look like luxury. It's going to look high quality. It's going to look expensive, but on a budget. And I feel like this first item is the perfect example of that. Is this not the most perfect bag for fall? The color, the style, the shape, I absolutely love it. I'll go ahead and show it up close. Now, immediately when you see this, if you're familiar with like designer items, you know that this puts you in the mind of Bottega, the woven pattern. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. I'm a lover of like this woven pattern, so I have so many bags just like this, but I don't have a bag this color. And like I mentioned before, in my opinion, this bag screams fall, so it was a no-brainer. On the website, it says green. It's not really green. It's more so like a taupe or like a suede beige. I'll bring it up close so you can see again. This is the pattern. I really love this bag. I feel like this is a nice bag. I don't remember the price, but I will of course have everything down below. The bag itself does have gold hardware, and it's not like that cheap looking gold. It's really nice. It also has feet at the bottom of the bag in case you want to sit it down. Now this is of course straight out of the package. It will look even better once I'm able to like stuff it. Let's see if I can kind of put you in the mind of if it was stuffed with things. This is kind of what it would look like, and I am obsessed. Like I said, this bag is so perfect for fall. I feel like if fall was a bag, this would be one of them. I'm super excited. It's the perfect neutral. In my opinion, it is the perfect size depending on what you're going for. So I definitely had to grab this. They do have it in other colors, and I'm a sucker for buying something in multiple colors. But right now, I am super content with this one. And like I said, instead of spending like thousands, because this does remind me of the Bottega bag, instead of spending like thousands, you can literally hop on Amazon and get something very similar. Obviously not exact, but very similar. And as someone who likes to save my money but still get nice things, I think this is like a perfect meet in the middle situation. So this is bag number one. Okay, so moving on to the next bag. I actually only got two, so this is the final bag. Now there is a huge difference in size, but this is another bag that, again, if fall was a bag, it would also be this bag as well. It is so large, but I feel like it is the perfect size. I love the color. It's like that dark cone. It's like a dark cognac brown. I think this is going to be like a go-to for me, just because sometimes I do carry a lot of things. A lot of times I carry enough just for like a small little bag, but some days a bag like this is required. So this is perfect. Not only is it going to be extremely functional, but it's also really cute, and I love when I can get both of those. So let me go ahead and show you. I'm gonna try to show y'all how big it is inside. I really can't because it's huge, but this is, like I said, this bag is going to be so perfect for fall. You can literally stuff so much, especially like if you're going to the airport, you have work, you can fit so much in here. It also comes with like a little pouch to go inside. So I love purses that kind of get like a little 2-for-1. Items that you want to conceal or you don't want to necessarily let like just roam free in the bag. You could always put it in a pouch like this. So yeah, the quality on this is really nice as well. It doesn't look like super cheap. It looks nice. I love the quality. This one doesn't really have any feet on the bag because it's more so like a tote, but the color, the size, I could see this being so cute with a ton of different like fall inspired outfits. So this is another bag that I made sure to go ahead and grab. I do think they also have this bag in other colors as well. It will of course be linked down below, but let me know your thoughts on those two bags. Do you feel like those bags are definitely giving fall vibes? Okay, so next up we're moving on to shoes, which I think I got some good little finds. I wanted to go a little more crazy, but I'm like, we're just getting started. I don't need to do too much shopping right now. But for y'all know I love to go on there and find some pieces. So if that means getting to do what I love already, shop, and then coming on here and sharing, I am totally down to do that. So let me know down below, do you want more like Amazon hauls? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed but you're loving what I've already showed, make sure you go and subscribe so you can definitely see more content like this from me. Let's get into these shoes. Okay, now the first pair of shoes, another example of luxury for less. I'm telling you, all you have to do is get on Amazon and just scroll, and you are going to find some items that make you double take, and it's definitely going to give, is that? It's actually not, but it looks very close. And this is another example. Honestly, both of the shoes I have are examples of like luxury for less, balling on a budget, but still getting that nice look. Like it looks expensive. It looks like I spent way more, but girl, I just went to Amazon. Okay, so these right here are the flats. These are clearly inspired by like the tabby flats, and I'm obsessed. Like, it's not for everybody. Don't get me wrong. I know this will not be for everybody. Everybody doesn't like this little concept right here. But me personally, I think it's cute. I feel like it looks just like sleek. It's chic, but it's a statement, even though it's just literally a black ballerina flat. I was torn with what color I should get because it is fall, but I'm a practical person too. I don't necessarily just want to have a lot of items in my closet, but I never really get to wear them because there's never really a time for it. I feel like there's always a time to wear a black shoe. Black is just like universal. You can wear it with anything, so I definitely wanted to start with black. Let me know down below, are you a fan of like the tabbies? I think these are cute, and the quality, now these were not like $30. I think these were about $45 maybe, but I feel like for the price, the quality looks like, it looks really nice. It doesn't look like super cheap. I love the color, not too shiny. You know, sometimes they get carried away with the shine and it makes it look like just super cheap and just not it. But these right here, oh, I cannot wait to wear these. I can see me wearing these with like black shorts, black jeans, khaki, white. These are just going to be so nice. If you are someone, you want the tabbies really bad, but you don't necessarily know how they're gonna look on you, if you wanna go ahead and just spend the money on it, I always recommend get something that looks very similar, wear it, play around with it for a little bit, and then you can make the decision to like, okay, I do want to go ahead and splurge on obviously like the real thing. So definitely consider, if you've been thinking about the tabbies and you like that style of shoe, but you haven't really, you know, figured out if it's for you, I would suggest starting here. Again, nice quality, and if you like them enough to go ahead and get the actual Margiela tabbies, go ahead. So yeah, here they are one more time. Let's go ahead and move on to the next shoe. The next shoe is another example of luxury for less. As soon as I saw this shoe, to be honest, I've seen this shoe since probably like last fall. I just finally went ahead and purchased it because I'm like, it's fall. I need some new cute shoes. Let's see what we can find. I saw these again and finally pressed the button. These remind me of a certain pair from Saint Laurent. So again, luxury for less. Here it is, up close and personal. The perfect color, the perfect heel. I love the gold accent right here. So like I said, obviously these remind me of a pair from YSL. The only true difference in my opinion, look-wise, can't speak for like quality and the way the YSL one looks in person because I don't have it, but I can say that this one right here is just as cute. Obviously the YSL one, it has YSL right here. The Amazon one has just like this little cross design, but that's totally okay with me. I was torn between the like burgundy wine color, but I feel like I wear more brown, and plus brown is more of a neutral. And for fall, I do kind of see myself wearing a lot more neutral colors. So I wanted to go ahead and start with the brown. So yeah, this is the next pair that I really wanted to share. I'm super excited about these for fall. These are going to be so cute with, like I said, jeans, just like the other pair, jeans, khakis, white pants, linen pants, whatever you name it. These are going to be like the perfect casual, especially for those like elevated casual looks. I want to put on a heel, but I don't want it to be too high. This is going to be one of my go-to. I love the shade of brown. I love like the crinkle, or I guess I should say ruched design. These are just perfect for fall. So, okay, now this next pair, you're probably gonna either be like, oh girl, I get it, or that doesn't make sense. So let me start off with a disclaimer. I live in Texas. It is currently still 80, 90 degree weather every single day. We don't really get a fall. It doesn't really get cold till winter. And when I say winter, I mean like January, maybe December sometimes, but pretty much January. So I can get away with wearing open-toed shoes. So I wanted to say that before I showed y'all these, but I am already obsessed with these. I love this like style of shoe. I've honestly been wanting to get a pair like this for a while, but I just never actually did. I saw these on, if this earring falls out one more time, intermission. Okay, y'all, we're back. Sorry about that, but I think I was just telling y'all I've always pretty much wanted this style of shoe. I happened to see it and I was like, it's time. Like I said, it's not cold where I am. I have months before I have to worry about my toes freezing. So I went ahead and got these. This is what they look like up close. I love this little aspect. I did see a pair of solid black ones. I can link those as well in case you don't really want the, you know, like little ball aspect, but I just thought it was cute. I thought it was a unique touch. Obviously it is the faux leather going all the way up. Pretty sure it'll stop like a little under my knee. Not that high, but just the right amount of like, I don't know. I feel like this shoe is a vibe. I can't wait to style it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is it already cold where you are? If it's already cold, you're probably like, I cannot see this shoe until summertime. Don't show me this until spring or summer. But again, y'all, that's not my story. That's not my situation. I can get away with wearing these, and so I'm super glad I got them. They look just like they did on the website. So Amazon, I think this so far, now I can't speak to if they're comfortable because I just got these. And a lot of times I like to wait before I talk about shoes because if they hurt, I want to be able to tell you, because one thing I don't like is my feet to be on fire. But sometimes if the shoe is cute, sometimes I personally think it's worth it. But hey, that's just me. So I can't speak on how comfortable they are, but I can say that these are cute. And as far as looks, I'm giving these a 9, probably a 10 out of 10. They look even more expensive than I bought them. I'm pretty sure I say this a lot, but those are the type of pieces that I'm searching for when I'm on Amazon. So just wanted to go ahead and show these. Okay, now this next pair of boots, I honestly wasn't going to show it because I kind of showed it a little bit in my last video, but this might be your first time on my channel. And I want to also give a practical fall boot for those of you, if you live somewhere it's already cold. I wanted to be able to show you a boot. Now, I recently got these. They are just a nice stiletto fold over boot. I won't talk about it too much because I did mention it and I have styled these if you're interested in seeing these, but I needed a new pair of black boots and these are going to be perfect. I can already see me reaching for these a lot. So definitely wanted to include them, especially since I kind of showed you that like open toes option. I know it's probably cold where you are, but so this is my, hey, this is for you. In case you're looking for a new black boot, I think you will really like these. I love them. If you're interested in seeing these kind of like in an outfit, like I said, I will have that video linked below. The final piece, this is the only fashion item I really have. Let me know if y'all want me to actually show more Amazon like fashion finds. As far as like clothes, I can definitely do that. But it is this black moto jacket. It was definitely time for me to get a new one. My other one, it's a little small, you know, as the years go by. I don't want to say that, you know, I'm increasing in size. It could just be the clothes are shrinking, you know. Sometimes that sounds a little better, but it you know what, either way works for me. You know, y'all did not come here for that. I'm so sorry. But anyways, this is the jacket. Faux leather moto jacket, very simple. I also styled this jacket in that previous video I was talking about. I definitely recommend this. I have not got a chance to wear it out, but I'm just satisfied with the quality. I love the size. I love the weight of it. Of course, it has the silver hardware. This is the final item from today's haul. All right, y'all, so that was the final item I wanted to share. Let me know down below, which pieces are you considering checking out? I would love to kind of see where you're at. Which piece did you like the best? If you're new here but you enjoyed this video, you got to this point, I hope you enjoyed it enough to go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you here. I like to post content like this just to show that you don't always have to spend so much money to find items that look really good. So that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always supporting me. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.